A World Engulfed Introduction to World War II. World War II was a global conflict of unprecedented scale and devastation. It raged from 1939 to 1945, engulfing nations across continents. From the bustling cities of Europe to the remote islands of the Pacific, the war left an indelible mark on human history. Over 70 million people, both military personnel and civilians, perished in this devastating war. The war's legacy continues to shape the world we live in today. World War II was a clash of ideologies. It pitted democracy and freedom against fascism and tyranny. Amidst the darkness, there were incredible acts of bravery, resilience, and compassion. The stories of World War II are stories of loss and sacrifice. By understanding this pivotal period, we gain a deeper appreciation for the fragility of peace. Seeds of conflict, the aftermath of World War I. The seeds of World War II were sown in the ashes of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended World War I. However, it also created conditions that would contribute to the outbreak of another global conflict. Germany, blamed for the war, was forced to accept harsh penalties. These included territorial losses, disarmament, and crippling reparations payments. The treaty fostered resentment and instability in Germany. The German people felt humiliated and economically burdened. In this climate of anger and disillusionment, a charismatic leader emerged, Adolf Hitler. Hitler and his Nazi party capitalized on the widespread discontent. They promised to restore Germany to its former glory. The Nazi party's rise was swift and alarming. Their message resonated with a nation desperate for change. Drawing the lines, the Axis and Allied powers. As tensions mounted in Europe, two major alliances emerged, the Axis powers and the Allied powers. The Axis powers were led by Germany, Italy and Japan. These nations shared a desire for territorial expansion and a disdain for the post-World War I world order. The Allied powers were a diverse coalition. The primary members were Great Britain, the United States, the Soviet Union and France. Despite their ideological differences, they united against the common threat posed by the Axis powers. The war had a profound impact on both soldiers and civilians. Millions of young men and women were mobilized to fight. Civilians also endured tremendous hardships. Soldiers returned home with physical and emotional scars. The war's impact on families and societies was immeasurable. Turning points, key events of World War II. World War II was marked by numerous pivotal events that shaped its course. On September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland, marking the official start of the war. Germany's military strategy, known as Blitzkrieg, relied on speed and overwhelming force. The Battle of Britain, fought in the skies over England in 1940, was a turning point. The Royal Air Force, though outnumbered, successfully defended Britain against the German Luftwaffe. On December 7, 1941, Japan launched a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. This act of aggression drew the United States into the war. The United States' entry into the conflict proved decisive. D-Day, the Allied invasion of Normandy, France, on June 6, 1944, was a monumental undertaking. This daring operation opened a Western front in Europe, turning the tide against Germany. The Battle of Stalingrad, fought in the Soviet Union from 1942 to 1943, marked the beginning of the end for Germany's advance in the East. A stain on humanity, the Holocaust. Amidst the horrors of World War II, the Holocaust stands as a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity. The Holocaust was the systematic, state-sponsored persecution and murder of 6 million Jews by the Nazi regime and its collaborators. Jews, along with other groups deemed undesirable by the Nazis, were subjected to unspeakable atrocities. They were rounded up and sent to concentration camps. These camps were places of unimaginable cruelty and suffering. The Holocaust was a crime against humanity of unparalleled proportions. The stories of the victims and survivors of the Holocaust must never be forgotten. officially ending World War II. Antibiotics would have lasting implications for civilian life. Remembering for the future lessons from World War II. World War II stands as a stark reminder of the human capacity for both good and evil. It is a testament to the courage and resilience of those who lived through it, fought for freedom, and rebuilt their lives amidst the ruins. As we remember this pivotal period in history, it is crucial to reflect on its lessons and strive to create a more peaceful and just world. We must never forget the horrors of the Holocaust and the importance of combating prejudice, discrimination, and all forms of intolerance. We must honor the sacrifices of those who fought for freedom and democracy. World War II is a story of loss, sacrifice, and ultimately hope. By learning from the past, we can strive to create a future where peace prevails and the horrors of war are never repeated.